Hey everybody, so it's October 30th, 2018, and this was supposed to be a live random reading for you guys, and then I was conducting a live super chat Q&A. But for some reason, YouTube for the past 2 days now is not connecting for me live, okay? So I'm doing it this way because, I said I was going to do this random reading, and I'm submitting a complaint to YouTube because you guys, people who here existing claim to fly people to the moon, but we can't get a proper, internet connection in order to conduct these live streams. So either YouTube is going to fix the issue, or I'm going to find another platform that, works on a consistent basis so that I can conduct live streams for you guys. So I do apologize, but at this point, there's nothing I can do about it. So if you do have a question that you wanted me to answer today, feel free to submit it through paypal.me/lovefromabove, and I will answer your question for you today, and that would be, through email. My email is lovefromabove717@gmail.com. So you can submit it through PayPal me, and I will get back to you and answer your question for you, okay? So let's get into this random reading here. So, if you're new to my channel, or if you've never heard one of my random readings before, it's whatever comes out, okay? So I just read what comes out, and, I always say take with you what you understand. Some people put in the comments below, like, a comment that I stated in the reading with a question mark, and if it's not connecting with you, that specific thing, then it's not for you. It could be connecting with another person. So I always say, keep with you what you understand, throw the rest out, because the storyline can have breaks in it. And I hate to sound redundant and repetitive here, but I just want to make sure that if you're watching my channel, you do understand how I read, because it's, it can be a lot different than how other readers are, and that's okay, because everybody's reading style is different, and who's meant to connect with me will be viewing and being on my channel, okay? So I will state any signs that do come out. Like I always say, if the storyline's connecting with you, but the signs aren't, then the story is in fact for you. If the signs are also connecting, then take that with you 100%. But it can also be energies that people can be acting under. Spades energy can be someone who's being, more analytical. They could be colder emotionally. The, heart energy is more emotional. Then we have the club energy. That could be, somebody who's quick-tempered or is a workaholic. So, the diamonds could be somebody who is focused on materialism. The thing is that I will always bring these things up throughout my readings, but I also want to make sure that you understand that also, okay? So now that I will quit, blabbering here, I will get into this reading for you guys, okay? And we do have a card that literally just flew out, so we're going to look at that card first, and it's going back into the deck, okay? So we do have the Seven of Clubs here. This indicates evaluating something before taking action. This also can indicate increased activity surrounding something. So depending on if it comes out in the reading, and depending on what it falls with, that's how the card gets interpreted. But on its own, it can mean those two things, okay? So there could be people out there that are carefully evaluating circumstances and situations before acting, on that circumstance or situation. But this can also indicate a circumstance or situation that has a lot of increased activity surrounding it, okay? Regardless of what end of that spectrum you're on, there could be positive, it could be negative, okay? So let's see what we got going on here for this random reading. This is October 30th, 2018. Whenever you view this video, my random readings do not have a time frame on them, okay? So you could watch a random reading from 6 months ago, and it could, in fact, be connecting with you now, because time is fluid. But, it's meant to be heard whenever you watch the video, okay? But it is October 30th, 2018, and this was meant to be live, but because of YouTube, I am doing it recorded. So I apologize for that, but again, if you listen to the beginning of the video, you'll understand why I have to do it this way. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here for you guys. This is a random circumstance and situation reading. One more moment here. Okay, so I do have 2 cards that flipped out here. Okay, they do go into the sorted pile for this reading. And the first one here is the 10 of Diamonds. The 10 of Diamonds indicates a large sum of money. Okay, this would be a large sum of money, you know, a lump sum. You could be waiting for a large sum of money. You could be in need of a large sum of money. And the second card out here is the 7 of Spades. This indicates a lack of progression and a serious setback. This also can indicate somebody who is spending a lot of money on substances that they shouldn't be. Okay? This can also indicate somebody who owes a large sum of money for fines and things of that nature, because they could have gotten pulled over, they could have gotten charges, something of that nature. But this could be a large sum of money. But this can also indicate a lack of progression and a serious setback in regards to receiving a large sum of money. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so we have a lot of 7 energy. If you noticed it was the 7 of Clubs, then you just noticed that we have the 7 of Spades. The first card to flip out here is the 7 of Hearts. Okay, the 7 of Hearts indicates happy surprises, healing, steady improvement, a second chance to redo something that wasn't done in the beginning. So this is something that is a positive energy. With a lot of that 7 energy there too, 7s can be, you know, looked at as like a lucky number. But in cartomancy, sometimes 7s can be an unlucky number. It just depends on how the energies are coming through in regards to the 7 energy. So we do start with the 7 of Hearts, which is a positive sign here for this reading. We have the Queen of Diamonds. This is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. There's that 7 of Spade energy right next to the 7 of Hearts, okay? There's that 10 of Diamond energy falling right underneath that 7 of Spades there. Then we have the Jack of Clubs. That is Hermes, the communicator there, okay? Then we have the 2 of Hearts. We have the King of Clubs. This is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We have the 4 of Spades. We have the Ace of Spade in the upside down position. We have the Queen of Hearts, which is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And then we do have the 8 of Diamonds here. Okay, so what it's showing me here is there could be some financial restrictions. There also could be a relationship here. There could be a child involved. But there is definitely some energy surrounding either a fire energy. It could also be these 3 energies combined. What do I mean by that? Okay, it could be a circumstance or a situation that's involving 3 people, okay? These 3 people, one sign could be an earth sign, one side could be a fire sign, and one sign could be a water sign. This does not eliminate the fact that you could be one of these energies dealing with 2 other people, okay? So again, take with you what you understand. What it's showing me here is that there could be a legal situation that is going on at this time in regards to either a relationship and or this is a legal situation dealing with a child specifically, okay? There is definitely an energy here that is showing me that there is something that needs to be healed from. I'm definitely seeing betrayal here. I'm seeing betrayal in regards to this fire sign and this water sign, okay? This fire sign and this water sign, what it's looking like to me in regards to this is there is something that is coming to an end, and this ending brings financial restrictions, okay? Why do I say that it brings financial restrictions? Well, the last card out here is the 8 of Diamonds. The 8 of Diamonds literally indicates financial restrictions, especially the way that it's coming through with this large sum of money. And there's also something in regards to some sort of legal documents and something coming to an end. The reason it's coming to an end is because it's either causing someone to feel fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation, but it's also showing me here that there could be there was something done here, okay? And this was something that it's showing me was done deceptively, okay? And it appears that there was a water sign in communication with a fire sign, and there was also an earth energy, okay? So something's going to be coming to an end in regards to this situation. What is showing me here is that there is a fire sign who could have been foolish, okay? And they went along with something that they shouldn't have. It ended up betraying another. They could have been manipulated by a water sign, okay? And it is now, and I'm going to clarify a few things, but this is the way that I see it. This is the way that it's coming out. Whoever it connects with, it connects with. If it's not connecting with you, it's not for you. The thing is that I feel like this is a circumstance and a situation. It's starting to get really specific in regards to a betrayal, okay? But it's involving something that has either cost someone a lot of money, it has caused a circumstance and a situation to hurt another person, and it could in fact be affecting a child and or children, okay? If this is a relationship, it's showing me here that somebody could just be feeling fenced in and sick and tired of the unhealthy situation within the home environment, but because of financial restrictions, they are feeling stuck, okay? The thing is that there's some happy surprises and there is healing over this situation. But if there's any sort of lack of progression and setback in regards to bringing a relationship together, it could be due to the fact that there's an ending to a relationship that needs to happen first in order for a relationship to move forward. And there's some healing and happy surprises when it comes to that. It could also be causing somebody to feel like they need to be very careful in their planning and be very strategic in the way that they end the situation within their home environment. What it's showing me here is that if you're dealing with that situation where you're somebody who is dealing with somebody who is already in a relationship and or is needing to make a decision in regards to ending a relationship, it's showing me here that this person could already have some sort of plan in place, but there's something financially, which could be either a divorce, it could be legal documents, this could be a home, there could be children in the home, but there's somebody who's just feeling fenced in and sick and tired of the unhealthy situation and does want to remove, pardon me, I'm so sorry, wants, I apologize, wants to remove themselves from this situation. Now going back to the other situation that I was speaking about in regards to some sort of betrayal, what it's showing me here is that there were 3 people involved. Something is coming to an end in regards to this betrayal, okay? If you were the one that was betrayed, there is some healing and some happy surprises coming in. You could feel there's a lack of progression and a setback. I'm so sorry. In regards to some sort of legal situation. But what comes in here is a happy surprise, okay? There's something that is not being I have to pause this, and I apologize. Hold on. Okay, I apologize. Something's not wanting me to talk today about this situation because every time I try to talk about it, I start coughing. Well, guess what? I'm going to talk about it. So, this message needs to be heard by the person who needs this message. So, I'll be damned. Whoever has been betrayed, you've been betrayed by more than one person. See that? This can end up badly for the people who did the betraying, okay? It would be this water sign here. This is somebody who has caused a betrayal. There is a fire sign who could also have caused and been involved in this betrayal, and or this person was betrayed. But I'm picking up more or less that we have a earth, fire, and water sign all together, okay? There could have been something going on behind the scenes that you may have not known about, and or you did know about it, but you didn't know the extent of this betrayal, okay? There's a happy surprise and healing over the situation, okay? But whoever was betrayed, there's a happy surprise for you. Whoever did the betraying, okay? This could land them into prison. This can also land them into owing a large sum of money here, which will then cause them to be financially restricted, okay? It's almost in a sense like what I'm seeing here is what these people have done onto others and or just another will now be coming full circle around onto them, okay? So let me clarify here. Alrighty. So we have the Eight of Hearts, we have the Four of Hearts, and we have the Jack of Hearts, okay? If you're dealing with some sort of child situation, this indicates that happy surprise. There could be a physical return of a child and or loved one. This also indicates that if you're dealing with a relationship situation, okay, and you are feeling, fenced in, sick and tired of this unhealthy situation, feeling restricted from moving forward with the person you desire to be with. This is indicating a physical return, okay? This is indicating the feelings are in fact mutual. And this is Cupid, the bringer of loving messages, okay? There is some sort of reconciliation here. But if you're feeling just a lack of progression and a step back at this time, understand that the person that you're desiring to move forward with has some sort of plan put into place, but there could be a lack of progression and a setback in being able to move forward because of some sort of financial restrictions at this time. They could be waiting on money in order to get a divorce. They could be waiting on money, just saving up money so that they could have some sort of like smooth exit strategy here. But this is indicating that the feelings are mutual with the person. It's not that they're not real. It's just that this isn't something that you may fully understand at this time because there's some sort of lack of progression and setback in your connection, but there's healing and happy surprises there. And again, I was just guided to the bottom of the deck, and you have the Four of Diamonds. The Four of Diamonds indicates financial stability, okay? The Nine of Spades indicates a need to break down some sort of established mind thought pattern, okay? This can indicate that somebody could be stuck in the same sort of mind thought pattern when it comes to the relationship, where they feel like they've had this plan in place for a long time, but they're not acting on it because they feel like they can't move forward. They could be making up a lot of excuses also in regards to them being able to move forward. But what it's showing me here is that in regards to the relationship they're in, the feelings are not mutual with this person, okay? So it's almost in a sense like we're stuck in some sort of lower level feelings and we're causing our own restriction, but there is healing, there is happy surprises there. There is a new beginning, okay? We have the Ace of Diamonds here and we have the Joker in the upright. This indicates a fresh new beginning, a new phase of life. But the thing is that in order to get to this fresh new beginning, we have to get ourselves out of this energy which could just be a mental energy at this point that's causing us to feel stuck and not take action on what it is that we desire to get out of. But what it's showing me here is that because the energy is building up to the point where it's like, I can't deal with this circumstance or situation anymore, I need to move forward, the plan then gets acted on. Okay, so again, that Seven of Clubs energy that flipped out, it's not the reading, but it flipped out. You know, carefully evaluating before taking action, increased activity. What it's showing me here is there's increased activity around a circumstance or situation. If you're dealing with that legal situation in the betrayal, something is coming around, okay, full circle. If you're dealing with that relationship, circumstance and situation where the other person could be in a marriage and or another relationship that they're needing to exit, what it's showing me here is that person is carefully evaluating the situation before they take the action on it. This is where that happy surprise comes in, okay? So let's see what the romance angel cards here have to say before I close out. Again, I'm so sorry for my coughing. I'm so sorry for, you know, not being able to go live today. But, you know, I was like, you're not going to stop me from doing what it is that I wanted to do and that I said I was going to do, right? Okay, here we go. So here's that reconciliation card, clarifying that there is that reconciliation coming in. The Eight of Hearts, the Four of Hearts, and that Jack of Hearts, okay? This, again, could also indicate a physical return of a loved one and or someone you're missing, okay? This could be a person that you've met, and in order to move forward in the relationship, they need to remove themselves from the current situation. This is where that reconciliation with that person that you desire to be with is showing itself to me, okay? Again, if you were the one that was deceived and or you're the deceiver, that deceptive mask is being ripped off, okay? I'm picking up heavily. I told you that there was deception. There's a legal situation that is deceptive, okay? And this is clarifying that. Let's see what else we got going on here. Oop. Okay, that was way too many. We're not going with that. But we do have a card here, okay? Free yourself. The time has come to take back control of your life, okay? So you're being freed of this deceptive energy here, okay? There's freedom coming. And if, you know, you are the one that's doing the deceiving, it's time for you to take back control of your life, meaning that righting the wrongs, okay? And if those wrongs are unable to be, you know, righted by you personally, it's showing that it's going to be based off the fact that there was a lot of deception and it was done backhandedly by more than one person in, you know, connection to the opposite person that the deception was being done to, okay? And here we go. Okay, so on top of this relationship circumstance, the unrequited love, which we know is lack of love of self, like I said before, that Eight of Spade energy, that is the unrequited love card in Cartomancy. That Eight of Spade energy is showing that those feelings are in fact not mutual between the relationship that's coming to an end in order to reconcile and move on to this new path here. So it's showing me that, yes, this is a romance of a lifetime, and that you're needing to remain optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, okay? So remain positive about the person that you're desiring to move forward with. Allow them to go through the motions of removing themselves from, you know, the relationship that's no longer working for them. Even if you haven't been in communication with them or, you know, not fully understanding what's going on, it does show that it's getting to some sort of breaking point. And if you're dealing with, again, that legal situation or that deceptive situation, is showing that, you know, something is coming to an end there also, so that you can be freed from that energy, okay? So this was a random circumstance and situation reading here for you guys. It is October 30th, 2018, but again, whenever you watch this you know, video, and if it's connecting with you, then it's for you at the time that you watch it. If you do need me, you can go to the description box below, and my information is down there in order to get into contact with me. Again, as I'm unable to do the live Q&A, if you want to submit through PayPal me any sort of questions, I will get back to you today with a response. And I also am working on sending out an email blast here shortly in regards to a monthly subscription to exclusive content that I'm going to be providing. Okay, so again, I love you guys as always. Bye.